This week, climate change was evident to devastating effect around the United States, but especially in southeastern Louisiana, where a week of heavy rainfall damaged an estimated 40,000 homes, required the rescuing of 25,000 residents. An estimated 7 trillion gallons of water fell on the state over the course of the week, and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration has recorded 8 storms of greater than 500-year severity in the state since May of last year. To put that in context, basically what's happening is that these storms are completely reframing our expectation of severe weather events in Louisiana and elsewhere in the country. We have basically entered a new era of climate change in the United States. Also in Alaska, on a similar subject, the tiny Alaskan village of Shishmaref voted this week to relocate, faced with coastal erosion and rising sea levels. To everybody's knowledge, this is the very first city in the United States to vote to relocate due to the effects of climate change. Although the U.S. Government Accountability Office estimates that there are 31 cities around the country that are faced with imminent threats from flooding and sea level rise. Changing gears a little bit, transit planners in Middle Tennessee polished off a very large planning document this week announcing the End Transit 25-year strategic framework plan for the Nashville region. The plan lays a groundwork for $6 billion worth of transit investments. In other long-term planning news, the Metropolitan Planning Council released a strategic plan for cleaning up the 3 rivers located in Chicago. The plan sets a long-term goal for all 3 rivers to be swimmable by the year 2030, but sets broader goals for increasing access and recreation uses in and around the river. And the answer to the trivia question is the Chicago, the Des Plaines, and the Calumet rivers. Efforts to combat gentrification and displacement in the city of San Francisco had a devastating setback this week when the U.S. Department of Housing and Transportation rejected the city's so-called Neighborhood Preference Plan. The Neighborhood Preference Plan set aside 40% of new affordable units for residents already living in the supervisorial district or neighborhood where new developments are being built. The intent of the plan was to protect low-income and minority populations from displacement in the face of new development in the city. HUD basically decided that the preference plan would have the exact opposite effect. And that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the Planetizen Week in Review, and we'll see you again soon.